All right, boys. Episode 5 is called With Interest. Wonder if what that means.
Do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that noise?
It's not a bank. Oh yeah, it's just me moving on bed. Do apologize.
No, there's another noise.
I don't know.
It's the sound of birthday cloud YouTubers crying all over the internet. It's a sound I've not heard in many, many years. Birthday clowns, all sad with 3 good episodes in a row. What will they talk about now? Poor Dark Hour.
Jeez. Well, I did a quick recap just because it's relevant because, Fiskin, Matt, Daredevil. Yeah, Karen's like, hey, I'm not Daredevil anymore. Just woke up. Okay, Vanessa's head of the family. This will be into it later on. Matt, we need cash flow. And of course, there was double homicide at the port last night. Having problems with the report there, Fisk. Tell Victor the 1.8 restitution. This definitely won't be a factor into the episode. Born Again. There we go. I still like the intro. It's a little bit remixed of the Netflix show, but cool. And yeah. So they're doing, hey, look, it's St. Patty's Day in New York City.
St. Patrick's Day.
Exactly.
This will in no way inform the rest of the episode.
Yep. So
yes, I thought they would have banned Paddy's Day because it might offend the Muslims.
I don't know. Apparently. Matt, I'm just kind of uncomfortable with the fact that, hey, Mr. Murdoch, why are you walking around with the damn devil horn in your pocket all the time? Yeah, I'm sure, at some point someone might notice this shit, but okay, Matt, we still mulling over it. And okay, so, and I do like, and we talked about this with Toxic, even episode 1, the fact that Matt, it's something like even a Netflix show didn't home in on. He hears the entire fucking bank. He is discerning everyone's heartbeats, everyone's talking. He is listening to everything going on in that entire bank. That's how powerful his hearing is. Which
I feel like that would drive you fucking bananas after a while. I guess you get used to it.
You figure he's been doing it for 30 years. Yeah. So of course Matt's here because he wants to get a bank loan to expand his law firm and stuff. And of course we get this guy. Hey, my name is. Today, Mr. Murdoch, you're not wearing green. He's like, yeah, I just want to be neutral, but must be careful. Leprechaun may pinch you. Get it? Yeah, but I have a daughter. Her name is Kamala, and I'm like, are they really going to reference Miss Marvel? Which I'm not mad about it because look, this is part of the MCU. But once he said Kamala, his last name was Khan. I'm like, oh Christ!
I forgot he was the dad.
I'll forgive it. Yes, he is. Because he mentions he mentions Jersey City. But he goes, really? Ellis Island, it's part of Jersey City. They're doing New York camaraderie. It happens. We have our very own superhero, Miss Marvel. And I'm like, it's part of the MCU. You can't avoid it. Matt is part of it. It's as long as it doesn't take over the show, I'm fine with them name dropping her, just like they did, Spider-Man.
Yeah, plus, I kind of like Kamala. She's not as insufferable as the other.
No,
especially the actress. The actress is so adorable. It's not her fault she's in a bad show.
She's all right. She's all right. She seems like a nice lass as well. She just needs to fuck off Marvel. She does. She really does.
They made a Funko Pop. You get it? Yeah.
This seems just really believable to me because it's like, this is the problem. I don't want to go on a tangent, but this was the problem that I had with stuff like Winter Soldier that everybody was creams or jeans over. I'm like, you can't have a movie sorry, I'm shoveling my fucking breakfast down because I got to go to work here. But, you can't have a movie or a TV show that's in a superhero universe in a fucking vacuum. It doesn't work. You have to, it's like, well, this seems like an Avengers level threat. Well, we're not going to call them. Okay. Sounds good. We'll just deal with this Winter Soldier stuff ourselves, Cap.
Yeah, and to be fair, as long as even in the Netflix show, they did reference the Avengers. They referenced them. It didn't take over, so I don't mind him referencing Miss Marvel. It's not because even Jessica Jones mentioned Captain America. The Hulk was mentioned.
No, they would definitely talk about them, and they would definitely, shit. Look at it. It's like us talking about the Drinker and Mauler and shit. The high level top tier YouTubers and shit like that. So they would definitely talk about it. But it's very clear that the TV shows are usually the street level shit. So I don't have a problem with this at all. Now, no, I didn't watch Miss Marvel and I'm probably not gonna, but I did see The Marvels. And I thought the little girl was probably the most adorable thing. Like you said, she came off just fine. And I don't think it would be too weird that this guy would just be working at the bank. As far as I know, he's a banker or some kind of bank person.
He's like the assistant banker.
Yeah, assistant guy, isn't he? So it takes over when the boss can't be asked to fucking work.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's St. Patty's Day. That's why the boss is not here. Well, he tells Mac, basically, you're an excellent lawyer, but because the problem is you take on clients that have no fucking money. But he tells them often it's David versus Goliath. We're trying to help out the little guy, the blue collar guy. But he's like, yeah, you're a great lawyer, Matt, but the bank's not going to help you out because you're not making enough money. And that's back to the whole Nelson and Matt and Foggy.
Well, I kind of feel like I don't mind this. I do kind of see, maybe with my eyes, I see that they kind of stole the idea from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like in season 6 when she's trying to get money to like get repairs done in the house, and she has no collateral and she has no income and stuff like. But I mean, the irony being that she has the most important job in the world, and the place gets robbed while she's there. So I don't know if that's like, I mean, it's not like a really complicated plot, but what do you think all these Irish bank robbers coming in with fucking Infinity Stone, different color?
Well, we have Mr. Green, Mr. Purple, Mr. Yellow. There you go. So
why am I Mr. Pink?
Yeah, but of course,
tell me, Mr. Pink, because you're a fag, right?
Of course, they mentioned the 1.8 because that's that fat bastard. And our 1.8, good thing we had a recap of the 1.8 for Luca. Anybody here is gonna get a fucking bullet in the fucking head, So we have let's see, was it this investigator chick? She's like the head detective. She pops up and
is she on the other MCU shows?
I've not seen her yet. No.
Yeah, I mean, I did sort of like think
she seems very familiar. She seems familiar to me for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I was almost going to complain about her a little bit. She seemed way too cool, but like she's going to be a girl boss. But then she does start to show that she might be in over her head a little bit as well here.
Yeah,
for some reason the slides are out of order. It's just pissing me off. Anyway, I'll just have to backtrack. But anyways, it's just a fucking goddamn iMac.
What'd you think of the Matt doing the Irish accent?
Later on, it's
pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he calls him the fucking solicitor. He comes in there and it's like, he tells Matt, you're a blind man. And Matt tells him at one point, it's like, I don't need your fucking pity because I'm a blind guy. And he's like, trying to do right by the visually impaired. He's the Irish laughed. I don't like your kind. I don't like the way you do stuff. But
for the American audience, solicitor means lawyer, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know why they call them that.
We still have lawyers. Solicitors are it's kind of a weird area. It's like you got solicitors, but you can't have lawyers as well. It's weird. It's weird in England.
Yeah.
It really is.
When he tells him, he's like, what's your last name? Matthew Murdoch. He's like, but you have an Irish last name. Where are you from? Hell's Kitchen. Before he came across the pond, he's like, here at Dad's Hell's Kitchen. A blind solicitor, hold the fort, an orphan as well. You're like a wee bit Charles Dickens character, aren't you?
I like this actor as well. I'm not going to lie. He's kind of got a bit of a swagger to him, and he does have a bit of a presence too. I hope he. I don't know if he's been on anything good or if he's up and coming. And if he is,
who the main bank robber guy?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know.
But
I liked him though. Even with the mask on, where he couldn't really emote very much, he still had a big presence.
Yeah. So basically, the head Irish guy, he had to let 2 people go as a sign of good faith as you do in hostage situations. And the people around here are like, you know what, man, this one New Yorker guy's like, all this BS here just for a fucking vault. Get out of here. There's no money down anymore. It's all the safety deposit boxes.
There's a New Yorker with a New York accent. Blue collars starting to act out.
My family's been banking this since they got off the fucking boat. But I like that. I got 1994 Mark Mazar signed puck. It's worth more than anything in this whole bank.
And oh my God, it's a straight white guy who's old and not being and not acting racist. Yeah. Oh my God,
crazy!
Marvel, what is wrong with you?
Crazy. That must be one of the reworked scenes, huh, guys?
Yeah. Hey Matt, do you mind sitting down? I gotta go. He's like, well, you should have thought about that earlier. No, to the bathroom. I'm taking the solicitor here to the gents. These fucking terms, man. I just like the fact that because Matt, no one knows he's Daredevil, man. So toxic, probably guess someone like you, but most people having a shotgun to your fucking forehead would scare the shit out of you. Matt just like, sure.
Okay. Yeah, once again, he still sells it. He does. Charlie Cox. God bless you, man.
Yeah. Poor Kamala Khan's dad is just buying time because the bottom line is, hey, I can't actually open the fucking vault. He's like, well, should I tell him? No, they'll kill you. Just buy some time because I'm not going to tell you Kamala Khan's dad. I'm Daredevil. I'm going to separate each one of these bank robbers one at a time and kick the shit out of them, which is what Matt's going to do. I called it. But of course, I like the way Matt's going downstairs, taking his fucking cane, putting it away. Like, yeah, I'm about to whoop your ass. And I like the way Matt is just like taking his tie because as you would do, making a loose end, has no problem whooping this guy's ass. But I did like too, he's trying to be as stealthy as possible. And obviously, not
the shotgun from falling down.
Yeah, because he's choking a fucking dude. I captured right there.
I did not see that. I thought that shotgun was going over the side and it was going to kick a round off, and that was going to be how I was like, oh, here we go. The shotgun's going to hit the floor and go off, and then he catches it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much a bottle episode, but it does keep the suspense going. It keeps your interest, and we see Matt Murdock being Matt Murdock while still doing his Daredevil thing, even though he's not in the outfit yet.
This is the whole the bank heist episode, but it's keeping the tension up. Also reminding Matt more again, why you need to be Daredevil for. But and of course, just poor bank manager is trying to stall time. I'm about to kill you. He's like, if you knew the correct combination, then I'm the bloody king of England, Mr. Blue. And Matt just fucking cold cocks and knocks him out. Okay. So like Doc said, he does the Irish accent. What's going down there?
I needed the bank manager. To be sure, that's right.
Yeah. Now you can forgive it's a superhero show plus me, it's movie tropes. Man, we have no way to open up the bank vault. If only we had a blind guy that could hack open the bank vault.
That could hear the tumblers.
Exactly.
See, as soon as they said they needed to get into the vault, and Kamala Khan's dad said he didn't know how, I'm like, he's gonna get away to get down there and like listen to the tumblers open. Which, I mean, by the way, that's a real thing. That's like, but usually people don't have super hearing when they do it. They usually have like devices they use to enhance.
Like those stethoscopes.
Exactly. And Matt with his powers, you could say headcanon. It definitely makes sense considering he has super hearing. So not a big thing.
By the way, side note: if you guys ever want to learn how to do a regular, like a master lock or something, I could teach you how to do that.
I like the question was asked. Man, just curious, Matt. exactly what kind of lawyer are you?
Really good one. Really good one.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that they keep using that line. That's a good. That's a good callback.
It came from Spider-Man. He called it the brick. You're looking at him like
I used to play like tell us a little Irish joke, and we might play along. And it's intentional as well because there's a real motive here, isn't it?
Fox can do it better. Que sera, detective, tit for tat. And you recognize the accent. You don't see no Jack shite.
No Jack shite.
It's Christmas for a Jew. This guy was just chewing the scenery. I had fun with this guy.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, but you gotta
let's see more of him. He kind of looks a little bit like a younger Colin Farrell as well. He looks like a very young Colin Farrell in a way.
Yeah, but you have 3 minutes to tell me an Irish joke, and then if you make me laugh, and I'll let 3 people go. And like Matt says, it's all safe because Matt's trying to figure out. Okay, obviously they're not here for the cash. What the fuck are they here for? It's all safety deposit boxes, and the biggest problem is they all require a key. Okay, well, 2 keys: bank manager and the person. Matt pats the guy down, figures out, okay, we need a key. And she does her best. Anyone know a joke around here? No, we're near cops. We don't know shit about jokes. Okay. So a priest finds a 4-leaf clover on the hills of Donegal. The priest rubs a 4-leaf clover and pops out a leprechaun. The priest ecstatic. He thinks, must be my lucky day. He says in Irish accent, Father, do you by any chance have a leprechaun nun in your congregation? The priest says, hate to break it to you, sonny. There's no such thing in this world or the next as a leprechaun nun. Leprechaun shakes his head, confused, forlorn. Blimey, I just fucked a penguin.
Nice. Not bad.
And he's like, you know what, then? You're funny, but still, I'm going to kill people. Like, you piece of shit. But, yeah, and Matt just breaks down to Kamala Khan's dad. Like, listen, and headcanon, because it's to season 3, he's like, I knew my mother later on in life, which is Mother's a Nun for Daredevil season 3. And
what do you guys think about the back and forth to build tension, the back and forth with the bank robber and the cop, and then them down in the vault?
Yeah, it keeps the pace going.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
good pacing this episode. I like it.
And they're all here for this Infinity Stone or Diamond, but that's what
it damn sure looks like an Infinity Stone, huh? I mean, I don't know shit about diamonds, but
yeah, I mean, but the whole premise is like, well, they came here, they had this one out of the entire safety deposit box, they had 1 key, so they're here for this diamond. That's basically it.
Makes sense. By the way, I mean, also just side note, if I ever do a robbery story, I'm going to point out you can't steal cash from a bank. It's impossible. 1, because they don't have it. There's no cash in a bank. And number 2, the little bit of cash they do have is not only do they put tracers and mark the bills up in such a way.
They put that die in as well, don't they?
They've also got all the serial numbers are annotated and written down. So even if you got one without a tracer or one and you manage to spend it wherever you spend it at, it's gonna red flag and show up. So
Yeah.
you can't even take cash from a bank anymore. It's impossible.
Yeah. Well, so Matt came back upstairs with Kamala Khan's dad and said, "Hey, so you've been talking to the cops?" Yeah, the cops didn't talk anymore. They're not here to negotiate. You got about, a minute before they come in and fuck shit up. So take the diamond and leave, basically. But he's like, and like Matt says, you and I both know you come here to kill anybody. And he was breaking down like how it goes from, what was it, like armed robbery from 15 years. Once you kill a person, that's like 25 to life. But of course, Matt's a little small. He sits up. How did you get that diamond? It was on one of the other guys there. That's causing some chaos between the four bank robbers. But yeah, I did like the fact that so the head guy, the Mr. Green, whatever his name is like 10, 9, and in tangent, Matt hears the fucking cops coming in at the same time, syncing up 10, 9, 8, 7. But definitely they call him, "I'll just shoot you in the head." But yeah, they throw the fucking gas grenades in, or smoke grenades, toxic, and
they accidentally kill some of the black clients as well. No, I'm joking.
Accidentally, but them cops shooting.
Yeah,
but
accidentally.
Matt knocks out the fucking yellow guy, and the main guy, Devlin, what he does is, no one knew this, he takes off his bank robber outfit. He's wearing an NYPD outfit, puts a hat on, sneaks away, also takes the fucking diamond and says, "Give this to Luca." And that one chick there, she's like, "Oh my God, it must be safety deposit boxes downstairs." Gives her the diamond. And of course, Matt notices that shit.
And no one gets killed. Nobody gets killed.
No. I mean, they're shooting, but these bank robbers are morons. But Matt notices, I guess, by his footsteps, because he's that good with hearing. He hears Devlin. He knows his footsteps. He's walking away. He's thinking, "I got to go out and get this guy." SWAT comes in. He's like, "Hey, listen, I got to see a medic." And one guy was like, "Look, this guy's a hostage. He's with us. I'm verifying it."
Yeah, like, who are you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
Devlin's running away.
White old man, you could be one of the robbers.
I did like the fact that how Matt's chasing him out of nowhere. Matt says, "Fuck," he takes everything off, takes his glasses off. He starts sprinting, like almost like he's not blind, because he's just that good, and puts on a red mask because, that's what Matt.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's good. That is appropriate as well. He gets the red one.
Especially, I like it also. Remember the Defenders show? Matt's own person. He was wearing a fucking, the sweatshirt over his head, and Jessica Jones was like, "What are you doing?" Your scarf.
Yeah,
but
scarf. Yeah, she's like, "You look ridiculous." He's like, "It's your scarf."
Yeah. Well, he's the only. Well, actually, him and he's the only one. Of all Defenders, he's the only one that wears a fucking mask.
Right. But he's the only one that has a reason to have a
Plus, to be fair, he's the only one that doesn't have any powers neither.
I mean, he does have powers though, but I mean, it's just they're on a different tier. You have like people who have like abilities, and then like superpowers. So it's like two different tiers of
Well,
so
yeah, I mean,
like Bullseye has special abilities. So I mean,
yeah, that's true. Well, so Jessica and Luke are basically, she's not bulletproof, but I mean, they're powered up. Right. Yeah, he fights this guy. Pretty good fights, I liked it and shit. And right there, I captured it. Matt jumps up. Look at the way he lands, man. When he lands on his fucking leg, it just hurt me. Like, oh God,
these fight scenes have been getting a little bit more brutal.
And they're better than the first episode, because you aren't seeing any CGI. You're actually seeing real sets. You're seeing real fighters as well, real stuntman without any help to enhance it or anything.
See the way his leg is.
Yeah, he just busts that bastard open. He does.
Yeah. So Matt had no problem. And this chick, look, she got away with the diamond, no doubt. And wait a second, there's candy.
What a second.
Oh, it's candy. That sounds nice of him. Oh, wait a minute,
Matt, you bastard. Yeah. So that's it. End of the day, Matt won. Cool. So Matt comes back. He's talking to Yusuf. The police told me they never found the diamond. I wonder if Matt stole it, because Matt needs to, fuel his law firm, because Matt would do something like that. Bastard. They must have had a boss, but he knows the fact that, this wasn't just a regular bank robbery. They're there for a reason. But yeah, Mr. Murdoch, we still can't reconsider your loan, but come over and have dinner with my family. Sure. She makes the most delicious fresh prasad.
Yeah, and give him advice on how to make his company a bit more profitable.
I get it. They had to name drop her one more time, two more times, but it's fine. I'll forgive it. But of course, because it's his daughter. His daughter's a superhero. He wants to keep bragging about his kid. I would too if my kid was a superhero. Fuck it. But you know what, then? I'm going to try one of these. I'm telling myself that we all know fucking Matt pocketed diamond. Matt's going to put it back, and what a shock, right? The only thing was kind of convenient, though, because he's looking down at the candy bowl like, wait a second. Oh, hey, the diamond's mysteriously here in my candy bowl. And Matt Murdock just walked off, and the diamond wasn't there before Matt got here. I wonder.
I feel like Matt wouldn't have done that if he wasn't already like a superhero ally, kind of. So he probably is just like, this guy's not going to blow my cover. He's he's obviously got a daughter that's a superhero. He knows how dangerous it is.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's, anybody else, he probably would have done it a different way or whatever. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with them bringing in all the names.
The fact that you mentioned that this is Kamala's dad as well, this means we kind of get to know him a little bit better as well, with some actually solid rating this time.
Yeah, I haven't watched the show, like I said, but apparently him and the mom are like the standouts on the show, like them just being like regular, like Indian parents or whatever. Which
I heard that the show, like you said, wasn't that bad. It just wasn't great. But I heard that she's obviously Kamala, and she was cool. Cool,
I'm sure the showrunners of this show are not doing it just to be altruistic. I'm sure they're like probably putting a little, because it probably popped in you guys' head too. Like, maybe I'll pop on Miss Marvel just to kind of understand this a little better. So that was probably, hey, Miss Marvel's right there on the Disney Plus. You might as well go ahead and watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty good.
And this is another reason why I think episode 6 came after, because they thought, okay, because the other one's a bit of a bottle episode. Yeah. People complain that we aren't moving the plot along. Let's have this that does move the plot along a little bit more. So
I agree. Yeah. I also think they're trying to get as many episodes out before Andor premieres, though, too.
Yeah,
it could be that as well. I don't mind it as well. That means we kind of get out of the way a little bit to move on to what.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, no.
Anything else we need to review as well.
Yeah. So overall, guys, I mean, some people could say we did quick 20 minutes, which wasn't too bad. But episode 5 with interest, it's a bang heist episode. Any complaints, praises? I mean, I thought it was a pretty solid episode. I mean,
episode. Yeah,
Matt still has one. I get that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, so Matt, this has been it's since episode 1, but to episode 1 and 5, there's been 4 episodes. He hasn't worn the suit yet, but there's a build up to him wearing the suit. And it's a bank robbery episode. I would say not like. It doesn't really like move the plot forward so much. It's kind of like a quasi filler, but he's still getting more motivated, like why he should be Daredevil.
Yeah, I've heard the term bottle episode, and I don't disagree with it. I've also I'm more familiar with the term candy episode, which is kind of ironic. So, it's something that doesn't really necessarily deal with the overarching plot, but it's good by, like, you could just pop it on and it's good by itself, and you could, and they did it in the comics as well. They'd have an episode where the hero didn't have all his gear or his equipment or whatever, and he just kind of, does something, whatever, gets in a side adventure, so to speak. I don't have a problem with it. I thought it was a good episode. I would have been a little annoyed with it if it didn't have this episode following after, because I did want to get Matt.
I was ready to complain as well. As soon as it ended, I was like, wait, that's it? Come up. No. Then the next step, then it says next episode. I was like,
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a very wise and strategic move to do this, because a lot more happens in episode 6.
Definitely.
That's very dark comic booky.
Right.
And
I think Disney, it's like Disney are actually figuring out how to do things.
I know, right? It's almost like they've learning from some of their fucking mistakes. Holy shit.
Took 10 years. Took 10 fucking years. But hey, better late than never.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, so episode 5 said I'm fine with that candy episode, a single episode, whatever. But
yeah,
episode
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
I'm fine with that. Episode 6 is called Excessive Force, and as you see right here, a quick recap: a character called Muse. Again, I know comics. I'm not sure much about Muse in the comics. People know more than me.
I don't know anything about Muse from the comics. I never. It must have been after my time reading comics. I'm not familiar with. Apparently, Muse is supposed to be an Inhuman.
Okay,
but they may have changed that for the show, so I'm not.
Yeah, it seems more like a psychopath who's trying to paint his masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, and always with these recaps, we see Muse right there. One if it's coming back, he, she, whatever. Let's see, White Tiger was dead. That plenty episode. Fisk in his goddamn port. Also, Wilson, did you confront this man, Adam? No, I didn't. I definitely don't have him locked up somewhere.
Yeah.
I called that, by the way.
This is
reminding everyone that I called that right at the beginning.
Yeah, it's not just building up to Matt Murdock coming back as Daredevil. It's coming back as Fisk being the Kingpin.
Yeah,
exactly.
And as I said, someone who's been to New York City, but still, you guys have been to cities yourselves. I like the whole man on the street shit, because especially graffiti. Look, I'm in Albany. Fucking graffiti, man. Oh, and people sometimes get bitching about, like, though, well, certain TV shows have BLM. I could tell you right now, man, I could get my car and drive about 5 minutes. You think there's no fucking BLM everywhere in New York State? Like,
no, anyway, it's here in Kansas too, if it makes you feel better.
Yeah. So
yeah, I like it. You know why I like it? I like it because, one, it looks, kind of realistic, and it's easy like iPhone footage. And 2, we don't have BB, the girl, she's not up in our faces, girl bossing it up.
Yeah.
She's just kind of behind the thing, and like the only thing that we've really seen of her besides talking to Fisk is her, playing Gandolfini's, Baby Sopranos character in order to get some information out of him and stuff like that. So I'm actually surprised she didn't wind up catching some flack off of that. You guys I don't know if you guys watched Hawkeye. I did actually watch the Hawkeye.
I did. It's been a while, a couple years.
Well, that's the swordman from who was Kate Bishop's. That's her stepdad.
Okay.
Swordman.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
And he shows up later in the episode as well.
Plus, I mean, it's also New York City. New York City. That's common. But yeah, so different sanitation workers are seeing, hey, damn, serious dead bodies. People got their eyes gouged out. People are like disgusted. Everyone's looking around, and we have these murals, and the whole point is a pressure washer and graffiti cleaning is realistic. Happens in my city all goddamn time. We have trucks that say graffiti washers on them.
Yeah,
but right here,
we've got sanitation as well, taking them down to the sanitation CSI labs to find out it's blood and mixed in with the paint.
Hey guys, what is Matt doing right now? Is he?
Oh my god, he's praying. He's going back to his Christian roots.
Wait.
Oh my god, Disney!
But the birthday clowns said that there's no religion, and that show has to be about religion. And they said that the show got rid of it, and it's not there anymore.
Please, less Christianity, more Muslim forcing, please.
Yeah, Matt is praying, and I'm not going to quote the entire scriptures. I mean, Matt knows it more than I do, and just showing a flashback so far. Foggy 9, episode 1, fighting Bullseye, and Matt just praying. And of course, she's like, "Hey, are you praying?" And he goes, "Yeah, She's like, "You still pray after everything you've been through?" And he goes, "I do check in once in a while."
She starts growing me a little bit now because we are starting to get a bit of a relationship development.
Well, don't get too attached to her. My prediction is that she has an agenda and she is evil.
Yeah, she probably is. Yeah, and I think they are trying to build up to a very heartbreaking climax.
Yeah. Yeah, now poor Fisk is talking to his I keep forgetting the poor girl's name, but man, I'm so sick and tired.
Assistant mayor chick.
Yeah, I'm tired of these damn black tie events because Mr. Fisk, you have to go like volunteer at the soup kitchen, do this, do that, and I'm tired of all this stuff. Mr. Mayor, because you got an uninvited guest. We got to talk, Mr. Mayor. But she's like, Matt, man, weren't you just taking hostage at a bank and shouldn't you be scared? He goes, no, I knew I was going to be okay. Call it faith. I had a feeling because I have superpowers.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, but I totally kicked your ass. He should have seen me. You would have gotten so fucking wet, love.
and this guy is calling out Fisk for like, man, this whole mayor thing is bullshit. You haven't read the books. It's all a show, isn't it? This whole thing. And he goes, and so she breaks down to Matt. She's saying they want to do a piece about vigilantes and the moral questions of like, why
she's pushing too hard. She's pushing way too hard. Even my girlfriend, who has never seen an episode of this show, was like, so this chick got like an agenda or something like that? I'm like,
I think she knows. That way. I think she fucking knows.
Yeah.
I think she's a plant. I think she got close to Matt on purpose, and I think she's working for some other entity for some reason.
You bitch. Matt's talking to this guy about the 1.8, the diamond from last episode. Yeah, for Luca. He's like, that 1.8, just take it. He's like, you know what? You got to the end of the week. Take the 1.8, shove it right up your ass. Okay. Make it now 2.8.
Yeah, Fisk is not fucking taking any bullshit. That is a Fisk we want to see.
Yeah.
That is a Fisk we want to see.
And it's funny how she's talking to Matt and she's almost like bringing out the whole Daredevil aspect. This guy's talking to Fisk. He's bringing out the Kingpin aspect and just the whole back and forth between the two characters. The vigilantes, they bring out our animal sides and like you're out of the game, old man. And just see Fisk looking at him like, am I?
Yeah. I got a car door I can show you here pretty soon if you'd like.
Matt, like you dealt with these people. Like what do you mean you people? These people like Frank Castle. I can get an interview with him, right? He's like, nah, it wouldn't work out. But what about Daredevil? Maybe I could get an interview with Daredevil, Matt, because Daredevil, right? And then Fisk is like, yeah, you got to the end of the week and your time is up. Okay.
Imagine if she did a fucking chat show with the actual Punisher and he's just laughing. It's like, oh yeah, I killed it. Totally killed that guy. He was nothing. And just having a nice little laugh and a drink and blah, blah, all that shit.
Yeah. So at the end, Fisk tells him, he's like, yeah, you got to the end of the week and you're going to see the Kingpin come out of me, the opening, Born Again. Okay. Let's get into it. Again, with the murals, man, I like that fact. I like the duality, King and Penn and fucking black and white. And even Toxic said episode 1, how Fisk has all his different suits. He's got white suits and black suits. something about
it started off as just little things that you just saw, but now you're starting to realize the significance of them.
I like this guy, John.
Is
Johnny.
this the same guy from the bank?
I know. I was thinking that.
That's exactly. Yep. I'm glad you called it Docs. I'm like, am I the only one noticing it's the same actor? Yeah.
Yeah. This guy. So he's your typical New York blowhard. You know, he won't get to the point. Worker. He looks. You know, he's a blue collar guy. See what I did there? Mm-hmm. He just wants to have a conversation about how, you know. Instead of getting to the point, which is, you know, obviously the point is,
actually,
it's human blood that's being up there, and accidentally the sanitation department, as it's pointed out later by Fisk, the sanitation department just accidentally revealed a serial killer who's wasted at least 50 or 60 people in New York City.
Yeah, I just said toxic. The whole, like, you know, well, I tried different epoxy and the sand 50/50 and the stuff, and get to the fucking point, dude. Like,
yeah, that's like when blue collars, like in the chat group, like telling us about his, like, well, I was on the bus and then I went to get on the Uber and then I had my jacket and then I showed up drunk and the supervisor yelled at me and then I ran over some homeless people and Luke came in with his flamethrower.
Fucking King of the Hill.
Yep. Yeah, so let's get to the fucking point, man. There's a serial killer. The murals are blood. We can't take down the murals. We're fucked. Now, White Tiger's niece, Ayala, comes in, and Matt, we got to talk.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys. This is about where I was like, oh boy, is this gonna be what I think it's gonna be? Because if this chick is pissing me off, I was like, man, is this gonna be a little? You need to do better, Senator. Bullshit. Like, is that what's fixing to happen here? Because I don't like it, and I don't like you, and you need to just go home and make some TikTok videos, little girl. Like, you are way out of your depth here. This is where it really started. Luckily, the episode does pay it off at the end. And she gets put back in her place.
Yes, I did like it because she's pissed off, telling Matt, like, you know, my uncle died and no one's fucking doing anything. Matt's like, go to the cops. The cops aren't doing anything, which is not political, because this is why Gotham City needs Batman, because the fucking cops are out of their league. And like, Matt's like, what do you want? What do you mean to do?
Yeah, there's no systematic racism agenda here. It's just fucking cops not doing their jobs. Cops doing it for their own fucking benefits and not the public.
But I did like this talks because she's basically telling Matt, reaffirming somebody actually doing something for once. Somebody, Matt, if somebody would help us, because you're supposed to be helping the little guy, right? But your law firm only picks and chooses when you want to help out. And he's like, what do you want me to do? She's like, anything. You're not doing a fucking thing, man.
I just stopped a bank robbery, you little shit. Where were you on that one?
No, she doesn't know that.
I used to be fucking Daredevil, you little tart, okay?
Yeah,
but fucking grateful.
But it still is reaffirming the fact, you know, my uncle died and the cops killed my uncle. You know, you talked to Punisher last 2 episodes ago. You know, cops killed my uncle. You're still sitting around doing nothing. Anything, dude. You're like, nah.
Once again, it does kind of really sort of push him forward to get the Daredevil outfit as well, because he goes to call the cops and he remembers what she said and he's like, yeah, fuck the cops. I'm just going to dress in a red fucking tight outfit and run around the streets at night.
I'm sure Tox will like this line, though, because she's like, you know, my uncle told me before he died, don't rely on anyone to do what you can do for yourself. Like, she ain't wrong.
I don't know. I've never been a vigilante. I'm not doing anything for free. You're gonna have to pay me to do that shit.
What's the guy that vigilantes go after one? Yeah.
See, look, I'm triggered right now.
Yeah,
triggered.
But they basically, like, the police captain just telling him, is like, you know, the murals are essentially impervious, which is on purpose. I mean, look, the murals themselves aren't that bad. It's the fact that he's just, you know, he's murdering people to paint them.
Right. Yeah.
But that's like, look, the fucking numbers. Every mural has 5 unique DNA profiles. So about 60 people. Like, god damn, man. But also, it's also New York City. I mean, is 60 a big number?
Yeah, is this from the fucking sanitation CSI labs or something? I mean, they got some fucking good forensics there, don't they?
You haven't been to New York City sanitation.
Yeah.
I do like the fact
Tony Soprano, and they have their own little mafia racket labs or something. It's like, damn, man.
I do like the fact that he uses that information to kind of check the fucking police commissioner who's, you know, put more cops on the street. Well, the sanitation did your job for you. So, you know, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah. He's starting to use the whole political angle to his advantage now, instead of it just being a burden on him.
Right, exactly.
I did like the fiscal, like, in the background, you see he's just honing in, everyone's echoing, and he starts laughing, just like laugh maniacally. And yeah.
Well, you know why? Because he's it's not him cracking up. It's him coming to. He's just realized that he can solve two problems at once.
Yeah.
He can be the mayor that everybody wants him to be, and he can create this rogue police task force, rid of the only people that could actually take him down, which is mass vigilantes and whatnot.
Like
So he just realized
either. It is not spelled out. It's all done in
it's not revealed. Yeah, it's not really revealed until the end of the episode. But this is the moment that he's just realized, I can have my cake and eat it too.
Definitely. Yeah, and like the police cap, he's like, because Fisk was saying that we can't sound an alarm. It'll make this serial killer go into hiding, and there's no way to run a goddamn railroad. And like Doc's right there kept it. When a sanitation department figures out there's a serial killer over the NYPD, or before the NYPD does, yeah, we got a problem.
But see, I totally believe this is a thing that would happen. Muse is out doing his thing.
Thank you, because I'm like, have people heard of TikTok? Oh my god, it's Muse.
These two chicks would come up. Can I do a video with you? Oh my god, you're so edgy.
Like I heard you killing people. I want to take not a selfie, take a picture. The black chick look on her face like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They look like fucking liberal art students as well. Who was
exactly.
Yeah, when they social media, it'd be oh my god, you killed 60 people. Let's take a picture. You're definitely not going to kill us next.
Yeah,
you're
all straight white guys. They deserve to die.
And Vanessa still, man, actress hate. Still seeing Vanessa. She looks good in that green suit.
Yeah, she still looks fucking good, man. She's in
her 60s, and
I think Vanessa's running a game on her own. That's what I think. I think she's got a side thing going on. The boss they're talking about within the bank. I think she's trying to play for power. I think she liked when she was running the show, when he was off, healing or being an echo or whatever the hell he was doing.
Yeah.
I think she liked the taste of that power, and I think she wants it back. So I think she's running her own shit on the side.
Yeah, but also
I totally misread the situation, because I actually thought she was actually maybe supporting him a little bit here as well this time.
I think the only reason she's going to support him is if he's the Wilson Fisk that she fell in love with, the dangerous guy. Well, I don't think she liked this neutered mayor guy. I don't think she liked that.
I agree with that. I want Fisk to be this ruthless, horrible fucking bastard who kind of has his own little moral compass in a way, because he is doing what he feels is right. He feels he has to be the monster so no one else can be. But
right.
No, and he's like, Vanessa, even though we're in politics, some things remain unchanged. Give people what they want. And find what a person wants, use it against them. And she's like, yeah, so you're being the mayor, you need to ask New York's elite for this whole port project. And it's like selling a basket to a billionaire. Okay. And this chick is poor Fisk has got to kiss this chick's ass because he's in politics and you need funding. And she's just such a bitch. But
oh yeah,
it's interesting. I'm in the middle of.
I like this. Because I like this. It's like because these are the higher ups. You can be the fucking mayor.
Right.
No, these are the guys you still have to fucking answer for.
Right. I like the Epstein Island clients out here.
Wrong.
So yeah, that's
Lalo from Better Call Saul is on it. Love this actor.
Yeah, he's that's the guy from Hawkeye. That's he's the swordman, and he's Kate Bishop's stepfather.
Yeah, he's also Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Oh, you watch it, Wes?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Move it along. Gotta go to work.
If Tuco Salamanca was an actual cool guy you want to hang out with, but still was a psychopath, that's it.
Got it.
He's breaking down to Fisk. He's like, so what you're doing doesn't align with our interests. And he's like, it's Mr. Mayor to you, not Wilson. I was like, damn, pulling it out. But and so she's calling out Fisk's bullshit, saying like, this whole port, you made a lot of money, a lot of allies, and she's like, I'm saying your port is a self-serving con. Ooh, like what a bitch, man. Like, yeah.
Side note, she's a big actress right now on the HBO TV series The Pitt. She's the head nurse. Completely different kind of character, but I recognized her right away.
Yeah, and he tells her, he's like, this whole thing is nonsense. I do put the city before myself.
He probably is doing more than they are. And he's the fucking villain.
And she still tells him, but the people in this room, Mr. Fisk, you're the mayor, they still get to decide. They still decide who gets to eat. Okay. And all right, well, and he's just telling this guy, don't underestimate the people in this room at your own peril. And he's like, they don't understand what's going on. But he goes, is that thing a threat? No, it's not a threat. It's a warning. That remember, Fisk, you're the mayor, but you need to be kept in check. I'm not sure if this is padding because D'Onofrio does look thinner, but
He does,
but
yeah.
you
He
see,
does look a bit more.
but you see the belly right there. I'm like, is that on purpose or they give him a suit? But yeah, he's definitely getting a little pudgy there. And of course,
Yeah, it's like he got thinner and he lost his edge, but as soon as he got bulky again, he got his power. He's getting his power back in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and I guess must need some. My suits aren't fitting me the same way anymore. I guess we have to get
I'm
you.
definitely not eating a
wardrobe.
shitload of pasta and fucking torturing your lover. It's like
I kept the screenshot. It's my favorite part of the episode because Matt's sitting there on his laptop and Cherry sits down, hands him some whiskey. Oh, yes, what Matt? We got to talk. Yeah, what's going on? And he hears the real quick. Oh shit, what's going on? What's going on, Cherry? Well, there's a serial killer out there. The whole fucking NYPD is going through DEFCON scenario, and upwards of 60. Damn, Matt, 60 people just got fucking murdered. Going by the name Hughes. Matt's like, ah, shit. He also paints with the victim's blood, Matt. It's pretty dark, Matt. Just like, yeah, it's almost it's almost on you, Matt, because had you been Daredevil, maybe these 60 people wouldn't have died because you could have stopped them.
I feel like there's a lot of opportunities.
Don't be dressing up as Daredevil and rescuing people and doing kick-ass stuff, okay?
I feel like this episode's a lot of opportunities for Matt to just be like, I just stopped a bank robbery last episode. It's like, you guys get off my back a little bit.
You all the way off my back. But Fisk is telling Vanessa, man, it's like these people don't understand how important this project is. They're all doubting me, those bastards. But yeah, sorry, wife. There's some pressing business. I got a phone call. What's going on? And look, the two TikTok bitches. Guess what Muse did? He killed them and made a fucking mural and cut their eyes out. As we knew was going to happen.
Doing the Lord's work, Muse. I'm on Muse's side.
This is what toxic masculinity does to women.
Did you guys? I didn't capture this still, but Gandolfini's son right there. I forgot his name. As he's showing the tablet to Fisk, he's kind of like this, and Fisk is just like, yeah. It doesn't bother him at all. Like, whatever.
We can use this.
Exactly.
Once again, we're seeing Fisk sort of like taking every advantage he can of every situation. Yes, more of that.
Yeah. And of course, we're back to BB, the man on the street. But she's right. The average citizen's like, listen, do you feel safe in the streets? Fuck no, we don't feel safe in the streets. The cops ain't doing their goddamn jobs. There's a maniac killing people, gouging their eyes out, painting murals. No, we don't fucking feel safe. I mean, would you? Jesus Christ. It's like Chicago down here, man.
It's a creepy episode. You got a good this little serial killer storyline going through. It adds a very noirish sort of element. So a bit like the comic. It does feel like the comics again.
Yeah, we really need like someone out here to protect us, Daredevil. Come on, Matt. Now, but back to Fisk talking to the police captain. But he goes, yeah, so what we're going to do is he's saying, Fisk, it's kind of your fault because you're cutting the cops overtime. I'm making a new task force. Put more cops in the street. That's what you're here for. I picked out my own task force that has special privileges like overtime and no body cams. I was waiting for fucking Vic Mackey to pop up, but people like use the word gang. And he tells them, all right, cool. They will have special powers and privileges. There we go. Who the hell is going to oversee this? I mean, probably you, but all right. But Fisk, he comes up to the NYPD guys and gives them the big fucking speech. The NYPD's finest, all of you. You're all victims of bad luck, but you're all intuitive, and I need you to go out and take care of the serial killer. All right. And he breaks down this one guy, like, you were head detective from Chicago. You're quite impressive. Why'd you stop being a detective for? And what happened on January 14th? Some asshole was giving a fucking 11-year-old kid some Oxycontin. I kind of whooped his ass, and the captain didn't see it that way. And okay, well, you're a good man, but this job needs a little bit of, incentive.
And he's black. Oh my God, why isn't it just a straight white guys that are the evil cops? That is racist. That is so racist.
But all of you, I brought all of you here because of your special skills. But I'm making you the anti-vigilante task force. And that's Toxic said, because I'm not going to take any mass people, tolerate this bullshit. This killer Muse and any other person wearing a mask, like a red mask with horns, not tolerating this stuff. But you're all the NYPD's finest. They're all like, yes, Fisk. And all right, here's your overtime, and I'll make my task force.
Yeah. It's not diverse enough. There's no women. Transgenders.
What does she do? Because she's being a typical teenager. She's stupid. And I'm going to go down to the subway and try to find this Muse character, because that definitely won't get me killed.
I kind of agree. I kind of sort of like see why she's doing it, because if no one's going to do it, I have to do it.
Yeah. But so it's being a stupid kid.
I'm not going to lie. I'm glad how the episode ended up, because it ended up like there was consequences to these silly ass actions.
Yes.
But I'm not going to lie, dude. I wouldn't go down there armed. Even if I had my weapons with me, I would not go. Body armor. I would not go down there. And this is some little tween-age girl with an iPhone with a flashlight on it.
She's braver than all of us.
It's stupider.
Yeah. As you said, toxic small things. Matt is in his apartment, no lights are on. Also, I did like the fact that on his laptop has audio speaking. So it's just small details I like about that. Matt's on his laptop, but
yeah, they don't make braille. They don't make braille laptops. They're blue collar. So
well, that's what I'm saying. But no, but look, I because I can see some detractors saying, why is Matt on his laptop or he's fucking blind? Because it reads to him. That's why he's got headphones on for. Small things. But so his cell phone rings, of course, call from Iola home, and Matt, have you talked to her? She's not here, and she didn't come home. And he's like, don't worry about son of dead. And okay, he decides I'm gonna call the cops. I'm not sure what you guys, three seasons of Netflix and 1 season of Defenders. Did Matt ever swear? I don't remember. And Matt just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I like it. I like it.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I think it suits it as well because he's kind of been kidding himself, and this time is like, you know what? Instead of just being playing it safe, have a little case and go out, dress and be a Daredevil thing. And he goes out, and it's a little CGI, a little bit, but
look,
I'm just glad to see him in the red suit again.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, he's running across the rooftops. I do admit, from a wide shot, it's not, it's definitely not as grounded as a Netflix show. But I mean, like you said, Luke, just seeing him back, he's zip lines away, and all right.
I would like to have seen a bit of an epic suit up, like in Batman '89 when he gets ready to take on the Joker for the final time.
Yeah,
he puts on the helmet, then raises his head like that. Before he runs across the road.
Because he hasn't worn the suit in over a year. So
I know, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. Yeah. Build up the fucking epicness of it, but
yes, but yeah, of course.
It's really fucking getting better.
I mean, I do like the whole Muse layer. Of course, as we know, he kidnapped a little girl because she's fucking stupid. He's putting a needle inside of her arm. He's gonna drain her blood, and of course, we get the whole dump. And is it me, guys? Did you hear it echoing? It sounds like Fisk's his footsteps are heavier too. On purpose.
Yeah. I like that. I like this detail. I like how it cuts back and forth where Matt Murdock is finally bringing back the Daredevil while Fisk brings back Kingpin.
Now, poor Adam. Adam's still down there. He's like, Fisk is like, yeah, I can imagine that Vanessa would want me to let you go. And he's like, thank you, Fisk. Thank you. You're going to let me go. I have an axe in my hand too.
And I love this as well. He gives him a fair chance as well, but even with the axe, he still fucking beats him.
Dude,
he still beats him to a pulp.
Wiping the floor with this guy.
It just shows that he is back as Fisk. He is still more powerful.
What are you guys' thoughts of them crisscross applesauce?
Oh, we're about to see it.
The fight with Muse and then the beating of Adam. Like they're both of them are coming back into their former selves, kind of. Yeah.
He tells him right there, when I was younger, I was smaller. I would take in guys 3 times my size. He's like, men who know how to use their hands, and they would do it against me often. Sometimes he's a great equalizer. And I'm like thinking at first, I'm like, is Fisk about to chop this motherfucker up? And like, no, here's the axe, buddy. And
I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad because Fisk still has kind of his standards, doesn't he?
I mean, this would hurt a lot, but technically the human body's got a lot of blood. That wouldn't kill her right there.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you guys honestly, for all my talk, if Daredevil had come and saved her right before the needle dropped, like if he had like waited an extra second and she got some plot armor shit where she didn't start getting drained and he didn't get the needle in her and all that stuff, I honestly probably would have stopped watching the show. But the fact that she does get, basically killed because Matt has to resuscitate her.
But to be fair, there's that much. I mean, a vial this big's not going to kill it. I mean, we have fucking how much blood's in her body? You would know.
Her heart stopped. He had to resuscitate her. So I mean, I think it's the shock of that.
That's true. Yeah, but Matt. Of course, Matt shows up as she's being drained, and he misses the grappling hook. And I did like the fight. My only kind of amount of criticism is when Matt jumps, kind of like but it was kind of quick. Like it was almost a quick cut CGI, like the way he jumps at him, and he flies with the grappling hook. But
I thought it looked pretty good. I'd like an explanation of Muse a little bit. I mean, I'd like to know why he's so good at fighting. You know what I mean? Like if he is an Inhuman like he is in the comics, that seems very unlikely, but it could be. I mean, I don't know.
Well, the Muse, you mean? I was about to say, I might have missed something though. How did he know he was in this area though? I mean, I might have missed something there. So
he just does.
I think he followed the blood because if he's got heightened senses, he's got heightened smell as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
probably. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one to explain.
I think it's a pretty well choreographed fight scene. Matt does hear heartbeats getting faster and faster, and as Toxic would say, we're slowly getting a build up because not there yet. But so this guy, so Adam grabs the axe, comes out, and he's swinging a Fisk. Man, right there, way Fisk. He just fucking he hits him like right in the gut once and backhands him. Like you can just feel the force behind his hit. Like, God, that shit hurt me watching it. Like Jesus Christ, man.
I know.
And
he gave him the axe to sort of even the odds, and he still can't fucking do it.
Yep. and now we do see it, and I couldn't make it shot for shot, but yes. But so it's cutting back and forth between Matt and Fisk, Matt and Fisk. The way Fisk is fighting Adam is almost verbatim of how fucking Matt's fighting Muse. Not exactly the same because obviously Matt's a lot more fast and acrobatic, but a lot of shots come into just they're both going like at one point when Fisk, as soon as he headbutts Adam, Matt headbutts fucking Muse at the exact same time, and it's in tangent. I'm like, that was fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cleverly paced as well. This is cleverly structured, cleverly written. That is what fucking Disney should be doing more of with these Marvel shows. Any show.
I'm not sure if you guys noticed when Muse was hitting Matt in the face, he hits him tanks of fucking blood, almost like Matt's getting fucking amped up getting hit, and Matt just like screams, like, but he's just like like still going at him, man. Like Matt's adrenaline's fucking kicking. He's coming for Muse, and right there, of course, Fisk throws at fucking Adam. Adam hits the ceiling, comes right down, and the same thing as it happens, Muse does it, and Matt. That was cool with the Billy Club. He throws it, tink, 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 and he does the fucking Daredevil spin, smacks him in the face. And of course, and you see where Fisk is yelling, "Mine!" Vanessa's mine, you son of a bitch.
He destroys his face. He gives him a nice little facelift, doesn't he, with his face? It's like, what?
Yeah. But Matt gets distracted because he hears her heartbeat stop. And right there, and he fucking takes Muse and chokes him up. And he could kill him right there. And he's like struggling with it, but he hears her dying. So he's got to come over. And of course, and as he's pumping her heart and giving her resuscitating her, he's praying. And, you know,
he's using his religion again, but I thought they weren't doing that anymore in Disney.
It's the Holy Spirit.
He's killing her with his toxic Christianity.
Yep. And I did like, and it says right during the captions, sweeping choral music playing. So yeah, the fight scene's over. Fisk obviously kills Adam, and Matt beats Muse and saves her, and the music is shifting and pretty good. And Fisk is just sitting down, like I don't know. It's like it could be, is he back to being Kingpin? Is a revelation, but definitely some symbology or Toxic.
He's
symbolism. Symbolism.
But and of course she wakes up, he brings her back to life. Daredevil, is it you? And he's like, yes. Yeah, I'm here. Almost like he's like telling like us, her, the audience, yeah, I'm back. You know, that's the way I took it. But yeah, I'm here.
No, good episode.
And said I would have made more stills, but I would say again, watch the fight scene. The way fucking Matt and Fisk are fighting almost like hand in hand is really well choreographed. I'm like, sorry, but I would say yes. So far, the best episode out of all 6.
Yeah, facts. Best episode.
Yeah, I mean, I had no problems with it.
I hope it keeps this. I really hope it keeps this momentum going in the next few episodes. I think they've got about 3 episodes.
Well, we got Punisher coming up, so I mean that's.
I know. So we got 2.
Yeah, we have 7 now, so 3 more to go. Like I said, the small criticisms, like Toxic would say, could be Hector's niece, but then again, it pays off, so I don't mind that.
Yeah, that was really my only criticism, but it pays off because she suffered her little girl boss trying to do shit. Like she definitely paid a high price for it. Yes. So I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, and so the fight scenes the choreography was solid. Fisk making this anti-vigilante task force. Overall, I mean, seeing the guy from said freaking Better Call Saul and the Echo Show, he was cool. But I mean, and just seeing Fisk, like as Toxic would say, seeing Fisk going through like you're the mayor, but also you need to kiss these corporate people's asses, and he's getting fucking pissed off, and the build up to it, like, this was a very solid episode. I've got no complaints about this episode.
Yeah, Fisk obviously isn't stupid. He knows when to pick his battles, doesn't he? He knows he has to keep calm and not lose his shit for now.
And at the end, it is. So officially at the end, Matt is back to being Daredevil. Fisk is back to being the Kingpin.
Yeah. Nice. I want to see I don't want to see Kingpin sort of put these people in their place a little bit as well. Yeah. That would be fucking awesome.
I think we're gonna get that definitely. Overall, I'd give this a 9 out of 10. This episode.
I would definitely. Yeah. No, this is my favorite so far. I've Born Again. I have 6 episodes. This is my favorite episode.
So shameless plug, real quick. Blue Collar. I heard you got a new book.
Some gay art right here, but yeah, sure. I'm called Slapdash.
Did you get a new book in the mail?
Somewhere, yeah. I gotta find it. but above my alcohol bottles here.
Oh,
it's around here. I got it. Just it's like freaking.
Wow.
I have to clean today. Okay.
Wow. Glad that should be sitting on your desk.
Yeah. I don't have a desk. Shit. Actually, I have a Walmart desk, but yes. Slapdash is by Wesley Kelly. Some guy. I don't know. Heard of him before.
That must be some gay pseudonym.
Exactly.
Anyway, but yeah, there's my book. So let me know if you want to sign personal Cappy, and I will shoot it over to you. No pun intended. All right, guys, I am so late now. So
all right, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off now. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
On Losers
Okay.
Lounge.